Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we will see how to split numpy arrays. In the first case we will see how to use split function to split numpy arrays. In the first cell we are creating numpy array A using np.array function having 10 elements 0 to 9. Element at index 0 is 0, element at index 1 is 1 and element at index 9 is 9. If you want to divide the numpy array into equal subparts, then you can use split function. In the first case we are running np.split function, passing it numpy array A, and we want to divide into 5 equal subparts. Then it can be done 10 divided by 5. Each sub array will have 2 elements. If you want to divide numpy array A into 2 equal subparts, then 10 divided by 2, 10, then 5. Each sub array will contain 5 elements. If you pass a argument in which the array cannot be subdivided in equal subparts, then it will return an error. So 10 divided by 3, it is not possible, therefore it will return an error. Array cannot be divided into equal subparts. Next, you can use split function to divide the numpy array at particular index. So in the next example we are calling np.split function. We are passing it numpy array A and we want to divide it at index 3, 6 and 9. When we run this cell, we will see that array is divided at element index 3. Therefore, the first sub array contains 0, 1, 2. Then the array was divided at index 6. Therefore, next sub array contained 3, 4, 5. Next, it was divided at index 9. So, third sub array contains 6, 7, 8. And rest of the elements is in the last subarray. For two-dimensional numpy array, in this case we are creating numpy array B using np.arange function containing 9 elements. Then on that numpy array B we are running reshape function, which is reshaping that one-dimensional numpy array having 9 elements to having 3 rows and 3 columns. So B is a numpy array having 3 rows and 3 columns. Element starts from 0, 1, 2 till 8. When you are using split function and passing it an index in square bracket, it will perform on axis 0. So this is row 0, this is row 1, this is row 2, axis 0, row wise vertically. So index 1 is 3, 4, 5 and index 2 is 6, 7, 8, index 3 is not there. So if we run this cell, we see that splitting of array was at index 1. So the first sub array contains 0, 1, 2. Then the splitting of array was index 3. So second sub array contains 1, 2 index element, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And element at index 3 was nothing. Therefore the third sub array contains empty. This is how to split two-dimensional numpy array using split function, passing the numpy array and the indices. It will work on axis 0, row wise vertically. In the next example, we will see how to use array split function to split numpy arrays. Split function divide numpy arrays in equal number of subparts. Array split function can be used to split the numpy arrays which does not have equal number of subparts. Let's understand this more. If you have array length L and it is to be split into n subpart, so it will return L by n, length of the array, and n is the number of subparts, mod subarray of size L mod n plus 1, and the rest of the array of size L by n. We will understand this by example. So in the first case, we are creating a one-dimensional numpy array using np.arange function containing 8 elements. And we are dividing that numpy array using np.split function into 3 subparts. So 8 cannot be divided into 3 subparts. So if you run this split, it will give 2 subarrays of element 3 and 1 subarray of element 2. So it has subarrays but they are not equally divided. So it is possible using array split function. And now let's understand this output. Length of the array is 8. Number of subparts is it is to be divided is 3. L mod 3 is 8 mod 3, that is 2, means it will have 2 subarrays. Length of the subarray will be L divided by n plus 1. 8 divided by 3, that is 2 plus 1 means 3, each of size 3. Therefore, there you have 2 subarrays of size 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the remaining subarray is of size L by n. L is 8 divided by 3. 8 divided by 3 is 2.5. We have to take integer part only, that is 2. So remaining subarray is of size 2. So 3, 3, 2. Taking one more example, we have to divide NumPy array X, which is having 7 elements, created using np.arange function, into 3 equal subparts. So they cannot be divided equally. So we are using np.arraySplit function to divide array having 7 elements into 3 subparts. If we run this cell, we have one subarray of 3 elements and 2 subarrays of 2 elements. Let's understand this. L is 7, number of subparts it is to be divided is 3. L mod n, 7 mod 3 means is equal to 1, means 1 subarray. Size of the subarray will be L divided by n plus 1. 7 divided by 3 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3 of size 3. So you have one subarray of size 3, which is 0, 1, 2. Size of remaining subarray L by n, 7 by 3, which is 2. So remaining subarrays will be of size 2. So remaining elements 2, 2. 2 to 4, 4, 3, 7. Total 7 elements divided using arraySplit function. Moving to next example, we will split array horizontally along the columns. If you run horizontally along the columns, axis is equal to 1. For this we will use hsplit function. So we are creating a 2-dimensional NumPy array X having 16 elements, reshaped to have 4 rows and 4 columns. So in the first cell we are creating 2-dimensional NumPy array having 4 rows and 4 columns. Starting element is 0 and last element is 15. So X is a 4 by 4 NumPy array. Start element is 0, last element is 15. Using hsplit function, we have to divide NumPy array. When you pass 2 without any square bracket, we have to divide this NumPy array into 2 equal subparts, and the split will be done along the columns, that is horizontally. So when you do a horizontal split, we have to run along the columns. So this is column 0, this is column 1, this is column 2, this is column 3. So 0, 1, 2 equal subparts means this first subpart 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 is the first subpart. 2, 3, 6, 5, 10, 11, 14, 15 will be second subpart. So at column 2 they will be divided. Using hsplit function, they are divided column wise horizontally. Axis is equal to 1. So it is horizontally divided into 2 equal subparts. You can do it along the index also. So if you pass to the hsplit function NumPy array X and index 3, 5, 3, 6, it will be divided at index 3 and 6 horizontally column wise. So this is 0, 1, 2, then it will divided at index 3, then after that you don't have any index 4, 5, so rest of the elements are empty. 6 index it's empty. So what it has done, it is run column wise horizontally. First split was done at index 3, 0, 1, 2. At index 3 we have split first split. So we have remaining 3, 7, 11, 15. Then 4, 5 was empty. Then 6 split. So you have a third split as an empty subarray having 4, 0. So this can be done section wise also and column wise also. Similarly, you can split the numpy array vertically row wise. If you are going vertically row wise, that means access is equal to 0. We are using np.arange function to create a 4 by 4 numpy array and the name of the array C. So first element is 0, last element is 15, but we have to do it vertically row wise. So if we are doing v split C2, we are dividing numpy array C into equal subparts. So vertically it will be divided into 2 subparts at index 2. We can use vsplit function and we can pass a particular index at which it is to be divided vertically row wise, axis is equal to 0. In this case, index is 1 and 3. If we go to numpy array C, index 0 is 0, 1, 2, 3. Index 1 is 4, 5, 6, 8, 7. Index 2 is 8, 9, 10, 11. And index 4 is 3 is 12, 13, 14, 15. It is divided at index 1. So first numpy array will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Then it is divided at index 3. So next numpy array will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And next numpy array is 12, 13, 14, 15. Cross check this output. We run split at index 1 and 3 vertically row wise. Index 1, so split was done as 1. Index 3, so split was done at 3. So you have 3 numpy arrays according to the split which is specified according to the index. So vsplit function also works on the same thing. It can divide the array into equal subparts, or it can divide the array according to the index. If we specify a value in which we cannot divide the subarray in equal subpart, it will throw an error. Okay, it does a equal split. Now in the last, we will see how to use dsplit function to split the numpy array along the third axis, which is depth. So we are creating a 3-dimensional numpy array. For this, we are using np.arange function containing 16 elements. This 1-dimensional numpy array is converted into a 3-dimensional numpy array having 2 arrays of 2 rows and 4 columns. So when you run this cell, you will get 2 arrays of 2 rows and 4 columns. Now, if we want this to divide into 2 subpart, it will work on axis 3. So first axis is 2, second axis is 2, third axis is 4. This will be divided into 2. So you will get 2 subarrays of 2 to 2. So when you run this cell, along the depth they are divided, you get 2 subarrays having 2 rows and 2 columns. So it was divided along the depth. So this is first 0, 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12, 13. This was first split. 2, 3, 6, 7 and 10, 11, 14, 15. This was second split. This along the depth. You can split this according to the index also. We have to split the numpy array x at index 3 and 6. So 0, 1, 2, the split will be done. First split will be done here at 3. 4, 5 you don't have, element will be empty. 6 element will be empty. So you have first numpy array 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Next numpy array 3, 7, 11, 15, and the third numpy array will be empty. Checking the output, along the depth we splitted, and here we have used index to split. So first split was done at index 3 and depth was used for creating the split. Next split was done at index 6. So next subarray contained 3, 7, 11, 15 and the rest element was empty. And the third split was 6, which does not contain any element, therefore the third array is empty. So we have seen how to use split function which divides the array into equal subpart. We have seen array split function which divides the numpy array in unequal subparts. We have seen vsplit which splits the array vertically, hsplit which split the array horizontally. We have seen dsplit which splits the arrays along with axis 3 depth wise. And we have seen the two versions. First is it split the arrays into sections, that is equal subparts, and along the index also. If you want to split along the index, you have to pass the index inside a list. That's it for this video. Thank you. Thanks for watching.